Here with Claire Schrage and Delaney Matthews after leading Treynor to a regional semifinal win over Missouri Valley. Ladies, you guys are one step closer to going to state. Claire, we'll start with you. Thoughts and feelings from tonight?
You know, they're a really good team, and we showed up to play tonight offensively and defensively. All throughout the lineup, we all hit well, we all fielded well, we backed each other up. I mean, I'm proud of this team. I'm so happy I can be a part of it.
Delaney, how you feeling after the win?
I mean, we all came to play. I mean, that's a really tough team. They can bat, they can field, they can do it all. And I think we just took that next step and, you know, we beat them. I mean, that's what we do. I mean,
for you in the circle tonight, not a performance that's going to like stand out as like, wow, 12 strikeouts or no hits, but just seemed really gritty. Speak to your performance and what you were doing.
I mean, I just got to take to the pitch calling by Justin. I mean, he picked the perfect pitches for the hitters, kept them off balance. I mean, those girls bat in the 400s. They're girls who swing the bat well, and I know Justin kept them off balance, and I executed the pitches.
What was kind of the mentality and the approach you had to have going into tonight?
I mean, knowing that they're not going to be easy outs. They're going to battle every pitch off until they know that they got it. I mean, girl hit a home run on me tonight. I expected that they're going to hit the ball. But I knew coming back that we had to get those outs, and I trusted my defense to do that. I didn't rely on strikeouts.
Claire, you had a couple of really timely hits that turned into runs being scored. What were you doing at the plate?
You know, I haven't had the best hitting this season, and tonight to get the bat on the ball, it really felt good to be able to pick up my team and get a few hits and get some runs in. So it felt really good to be able to.
Yeah.
Offensively tonight, it seemed like you guys were able to take advantage of some of the mistakes they had. I know they had a handful of walks, a couple errors. How big is that to be able to pounce when the opportunity like that arises?
You know, we started out really strong offensively, get 3 runs in the first inning, and I don't think we ever slowed down. And having that, being able to just keep up the momentum and executing off their errors, keep them on their toes.
Big task coming up with Van Meter, of course, on Monday night. What's it going to take? What's the mentality or the approach you guys have to take into that?
I think we just need to know that they all hit in the 400s. I mean, it's going to be tough outs. It's going to be a gritty game. We need to come out like we did tonight and score, take advantage of errors, walks, all that stuff, and put the ball in the bat in the ball and put the ball in play.
Ladies, awesome job tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. It's tough to beat a really good team 3 times in a year, but you guys are able to do that after the win tonight. Thoughts and feelings?
Yeah, I mean, I was just so incredibly proud of our 5 through 9 in our lineup. We just turned it around really, really well and got a lot of really good at-bats kind of deep in our lineup, and we put some runs on them when we needed to. And our defensive effort has just been so strong these last 2 games. I just really, really like how we're playing. We knew it was going to be tough. We talked before the game about, we just want a really well-played game. We knew it was going to go one way or the other, and we're just really happy we came up on top.
They had some, miscues that helped you guys, obviously, but you got to take advantage of those.
Absolutely.
How did you guys do that, and how big was it to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I think of Lainey Wasinius' hit, and I don't remember what inning that was with 2 outs. That's our number, 8 batter. And she's worked so hard on shortening up her swing, and she executed it perfectly and hit a ground ball up the middle that scored 2. And when you look at a ball game like this, a 5-2 game is very different than a 7-2 game going into the 7th. So every single run we knew we needed against these bats, and I just was super proud of our offensive effort with some clutch hits, taking advantage, but honestly, just shutting teams down defensively.
Kind of along those lines, how big is it to play from ahead, basically from the first inning like you guys did tonight?
That's we play better from ahead. I'm not gonna lie, we just do. We kind of settle in defensively. I don't know many teams that wouldn't prefer to be ahead, but being able to get 3 runs in that first inning, I think set the tone for us.
You look at Delaney's night, not a night where you'll be like, oh my gosh, phenomenal night, 15 strikeouts, but a really kind of gritty night. Speak to that.
No, she had great command. And see, I would say it the opposite. Yeah. I would say when I'm looking at her sheet, she did exactly what she needed to do against this team. If she tries to go for those big strikeouts, then they're going to hit the ball hard. And so she commanded the zone really well, hit her spots, used her off speed when she needed to, and used her defense. And that's exactly what we needed her to do. She did exactly what we wanted her to do tonight. She's just, these last 2 games, she's pitched really, really well.
I know when I talked to you at the beginning of the year, you were optimistic this is a team that could really do some good this year. To get this group where it's been, what does that look like?
Yeah, so it's been a journey, right? It's the first summer, then it's been kind of a rollback year. And if you look at where we started with the state soccer season, we kind of got a late jump, and we had hardly got any games. We kept getting rained out and when we were going to hit our stride. And then we went kind of through a rough week patch where we were just struggling to kind of figure out our why, our identity, what were we about. And after some really good practices and some really good kind of team talks, and the girls kind of expressing what they wanted to be about and how they wanted the season to finish, they've done it. They've executed it really well, what their vision has been for the rest of this year.
I know this isn't the end goal, though, but the next team in the way is a really good one in Van Meter.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that? What you guys are going to have to do?
Yeah, so we're going to have to play airless ball. I'm going to be honest with you. You've got to give them just 3 outs, and they're really fast. So we're going to have to make sure we pitch it well, and we got to take advantage of opportunities offensively. So Waldorf, who pitches for them, she's really good. She moves the ball really well. She's going to get her strikeouts. It is what it is, but we need to make sure that we continue to have really great at bats. That's what we're looking for on Monday, is great at bat. And listen, I really like how we're playing going into this. I feel like we're exactly where we wanted to be to roll into the sub-state game.
Congrats, Coach. Best of luck.
I appreciate it very much.